¿Qué tal, gente? Estamos acá una vez más en The Witcher 3 Will Hunt. Vamos a seguir con la misión principal para ver qué es lo que sucede. Gracias, Vale, por el host. Ella siempre apoyándome ahí al canal. De continuar con el juego. Recuerden también seguirme en mi canal de Twitch, que va a aparecer debajo de la cámara, ¿sí? Ese es mi canal por donde hago los streaming. Pueden ir a verme cada vez que prendo ahí. Bueno, en el capítulo anterior nos habíamos quedado con una misión secundaria que unió a una misión primaria del juego. Por ende, la edición que tuve que hacer. Así que ahora vamos a continuar con una de las misiones primarias o principales, como dice acá. Ahí por la de los level bajos. Y vamos a hacer esa. Cuéntale al varón lo que sabes de Ana.
Giddy up.
Un redragón allá. Rapidito. Toda la puta que te vaya a correr. No, esto se me cae. Esto me da la mierda del caballo. Estamos re lejos, weón. Ya el capítulo base es solo de correr con el caballo hasta llegar a donde muera.
Let's go.
Pam 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 pam. Me cansa sardinilla.
To the forest for brushwood, yes.
Mum said if I'm good, she'll send me on a tree to tree. Send my young'uns to pick mushrooms up.
Moist and tasty as are. Like winter.
Tácate. Ya no estamos muy lejos. Ya no estamos muy lejos. De casi llegamos.
Quite the work my man's got, eh?
Whatever I son's moving.
Ya llegamos. Ya llegamos, ya llegamos. Vamos a hablar con el varón. Puta madre, yo que me toqueo todo también.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
No quiere
You were to
volver.
bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core.
Facu, B8,
Base
S8,
bastard, don't you?
B8,
You
la que-
believe I alone
S8.
am at
Gracias por el
fault for
host.
what happened to you.
¿Cómo va, Facu?
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then. I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
Acá andamos cagándonos bien de frío. Vos también recagado de frío, pero tengo la
It was
estufa,
love at
mate
first sight.
y estoy bien
A
abrigado. Así que
spear tore
estamos
through my
bien
shoulder
por el
at the
momento.
Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't
¿Volviste un
part with it.
alcohólico, amigo?
I did get home.
La aguardiente está resarpada.
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one ever
Te rompieron la pierna, amigo.
a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
Yo tengo calaventor en los pies. Esa es la que va, calaventor. Yo tengo calaventor de una
How'd you
estufita
find
acá,
out?
buen nivel.
Came home one day and Anna was gone. The things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob-licker and taken Tamara with her.
Que se había llevado a Tamara.
Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Le habrá dolido si sintió que un caballo se la metió hasta el fondo.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference. Broken at times were bouts of hysteria.
No era todo tóxico, los dos lados.
Cannot fathom how we survived those years. But we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
La verdad es que esto me viene a dar igual. Exactamente, me chupa un
Don't know
huevo,
why you're
boludo.
telling me all this. Your relationship with your wife, your concern, not mine.
Ah, a witcher. Should have expected as much. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
Un pacto con las Moiras. Tu mujer está con las Moiras. Bien, si traes a Ana a casa, al menos quieres desvelarme. O bueno. Recuerdo que a las Moiras creo que eran las brujas del capítulo. Pacto con las Moiras.
Your wife is with the crones as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What crowns?
Ah, la vieja era.
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
Ah, sí, esa sí hizo un pacto con la...
I thought it naught but tales to scare the children with.
Sí, 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 la vieja era.
How on earth did she land there?
Capturó un demonio. Hizo un pacto.
She made a pact with the crones and, well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Te recomendaría que te adentres en la ciénaga. Haz lo que te parezca. Haz lo que te parezca.
Do what you will, but leave me out of this. You ask me, wading through the swamp to mess with the crones, just plain stupid.
What would you have me do? Sit on my ass and wait for her return? I'll send men, go with them myself, and we will pull her out.
I've warned you. What you do, that's your business.
Loco, yo te voy a ayudar. Llegamos a un acuerdo. Es hora de cumplir.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last?
Basilisk, it had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute.
El basilisco creo que era
It landed.
un bicho de una misión secundaria que puede ganar. Ah, no, ese.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
Bueno, ¿qué? No sabía que tenía que agarrar. Tengo algo para tirar acá. No tengo nada acá, che. Si no baja no le voy a poder matar. Ah. ¡Ja! Esa táctica de pelea que tengo. No, varón. Pero este es un recuerdo. Joder, se lo llevaron al gordo a volar. Sube el alto de la torre y rescata al varón. Gordo, ahí voy por vos, gordo.
I can't leave him like that.
Aguantame nomás que no sé por dónde subir. Se me va a morir el gordo. De mierda, subo acá. Se lo está tragando. Se cargó el gordo, no, se lo echó arriba. Se lo llevaron al gordo arriba, boludo. El gordo re bravo, no, se va a caer. No me cae el gordo del cielo de arriba. Opa. Opa, llegó la rubiecita, pelos de ceniza, cabellos de ceniza. Esta es re brava, loco. ¿Y ahora? Tomá, uno más por la duda y otro más por la duda también. Todavía se levanta de vuelta. Gordo culo roto, dice. Night Wolf. Le intentó guardar como 3 veces y le erró. Estaba re asustado el gordito. Le falta lo de agache. Puede ser, pa, que esa daga sea la daga que vimos anteriormente. O que vi
You have
anteriormente.
everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
Jamás olvidaré lo que has hecho por mí. Estamos en paz, por eso debo irme. Estamos en paz.
You helped me as well. When your man brought me here. You fed me, cared for me, had my wounds looked after. We're even now.
You needn't leave. You're in good company here. We'll always have a warm corner for you.
I must leave. Wraiths pursue me. The wild hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The wild hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrado. And then who knows where.
Bueno, sabemos que el varón... Matalos, matalos a todos. Está linda la rubia, ¿eh? Está
She
linda,
mounted and
boludo.
rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
¿Cómo atravesaría Siris el bloqueo de Renee? Vamos a preguntarle eso.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Serie to
A ver si le dijo
Novigrado.
algo de eso.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Te caga a piña, Gerald. ¿De dónde sacaste estas
Where do you get
cartas?
these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True, but with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
He de ir a...
So there's a chance Serie's still in
¿Grado?
Novigrado.
¿Decía?
Thanks for helping her.
Novigrado, sí.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could,
Spit it out.
Dale, gordo.
to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Serie to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
¿Sabes qué? Yo le voy a ayudar al gordito porque le ayudó a la minita. Es un pelotudo, pero vamos a
Extra
ayudarle.
coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed.
Y encima tengo una gana de pelear. Vamos a ir a meter piña.
down, Warren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
¿Qué mierda, la sirvienta? ¿Qué puta es eso? Mira el blanquito, ¿qué hace ahí el blanquito? Es más pelotudo de lo que pensás.
What was that?
Sé que es un pelotudo,
You tell
pero
me.
bueno.
Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast, but he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
¿De dónde sacaste a ese hombre?
Uma. Strange name.
Aye, strange, but he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a towel up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damn foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
Y se quedó con él. No parece un monstruo.
Doesn't look like
Qué
a
puta
monster.
más feo que la
but my
mierda, que no va a
gums
parecer un
trembling.
monstruo.
Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
¿No has podido jugar nada mejor?
Must have been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smartass. Someone wagered him and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
Funny story. How so?
Went to Novigrado once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern and some
Qué grande, Uma.
played, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Ah, graciosísimo. Ahora tienes un bufón.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man, but there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
¿Por qué me dijo eso? Sale temporada de Black Desert el mes que viene con clases nuevas y todo. ¿Por qué no aprovechás a streamear eso? Sí. Son servidores donde todos empiezan con el mismo equipo. Puede ser, puede ser. Vamos a ver qué onda. Ah, nivel 11, pa. Nivel 11 somos. Y 3 puntos de habilidad. Busca un barco para ir a Sky. ¿Sí? Puntos familiares, cumplida. Pie nivel 16, soy 11. Capaz que vamos a ver esta primero. Para ver si podemos seguir subiendo de nivel. Visita la casa de Tris. Vamos. Ah, del orto, estamos boludo, la puta madre. Bueno, vamos igual.
Time to water the horses.
I need a good plough.
Witcher, it's as though the heavens sent.
Corre, Gerald. Te dio XP por la que es de Siris. Y las misiones de todo te dan experiencia, la mayoría. Todas en realidad. Mucho o poco no. Si son copadas las misiones te dan una banda.
Not half bad.
Dale, sardinilla. Que tenemos un largo recorrido para ir hasta allá. Casi te agarro el puta. Ay, me agarré. ¿Cómo me agarra él a mí? Yo no le puedo pegar a él. Dale, dale, dale. La cajita de tu madre. Anda a cagar, le re todo. Vámonos. Si era el más croto con la espada arriba del caballo, boludo. ¿Por qué estaban gritando todo eso? ¿Y la ballesta? ¿Tengo la ballesta? Tengo que ponérmela con el... para que toque... Ahí me la puse.
I were in Novigrado. What about them noise?
Pues sigue con la ballesta y le doy... ¿Le puedo pegar? ¿Desde arriba del caballo? Para mí que menos puntería voy a tener con la ballesta arriba del caballo. Y con la espada no vale. No sé. Tengo altas ballestas, loco, para ponerme, pero me piden niveles más altos. Pasó. Dale, sardinilla. Córranse, permiso, cuidado que estoy pasando. Pero correte. Me estoy yendo para cualquier lado. Nunca lo usé arriba del caballo. Bueno, podemos probarla, Ah, sí, mirá, la puedo usar. Estaba bien por donde estaba yendo. Mapa de mierda, te confunde todo. Córranse, correte, Gil. Ay, ¿cuánto nos falta, boludo? Estamos re lejos todavía. Bueno, dale que llevamos. El capítulo de hoy: cómo se aprende a cabalgar con Geralt y chocando gente. ¿No tenéis viaje rápido? Sí, tengo viaje rápido, pero para la serie no uso el viaje rápido, solamente para las misiones secundarias cuando estoy fuera de lo que sería la serie. Córranse, permiso, cuidado. Ah, no, cuidado. Pendejito, correte ahí. Le damos igual, le damos ya. En los postes verdes creo. Sí, los postes verdes son para el viaje rápido, pero no lo uso. Acá me cagaron a piña una cantidad de veces. Porque le robaba enfrente de la jeta de los soldados y me corrían por todos lados. Salía corrido. Encima que acá no me deja ya las chapas con el caballo. Te juro, boludo. Le robaba enfrente de la cara. Yo no sabía que saquear era robar, no así en la ciudad esa. Y le robaba y me empezaban a seguir. Decía, re, el 21 son los soldados de mierda. Me cagaban ahí, pero me rodeaban como entre 5.
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Vea, cargaos, hablemos.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
And we're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
¿Qué se ha escondido?
Who's she hiding from?
Temple guards cracking down.
Joder.
All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in a putrid grove.
Putrid Grove.
Qué nombre más bonito.
Interesting as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
I meant no offence.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Le pinta bardear el narizón.
Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you gotta get there through the sewers, but you gotta enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone called for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Cayeron los vigilantes. Yo no estaba haciendo nada acá.
Thieving
Gracias.
vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad.
Tiene razón el tipo, bro. Tiene razón.
You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Hace muchos animales pequeños. La capta con el oído. No, con el olfato. ¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres?
What's your point?
I ask the questions, Witcher.
Anda, la
And if
concha de tu
bats
madre,
sense
cara
moths,
cortada.
So I sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
No tienes de qué acusarme. Entonces, ¿para qué? Entonces, ¿para quién lo es? ¿Para quién lo es? Yo no hice nada todavía. Baje. Me van a querer cagar piña de esto.
Sooner or later, your sort always causes trouble. And this city's mine to protect. Mine and the eternal fires. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to
Esperá
learn
nomás que
of
yo
it,
suba de
and when I
nivel,
do,
esperá
it'll be standard
nomás.
procedure.
Te voy a hacer la misma
Like for
cicatriz del otro
every
lado.
magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Obvio, pa. Pensá que te tengo miedo. Matalo por las dudas. Lo que pasa es que estos pibes son un nivel re alto, boludo. Si yo lo mato o le meto una piña, me van a venir, van a llegar todos juntos, me van a querer cagar piña. Cargo ahí. ¿Es un mendigo?
Oh, deepest apologies, Captain.
¡Epa! Le metió la mano en el bolsillito y le cantó la billetera.
I've been robbed. Thief!
Busca a uno de los ladrones en la plaza mayor y síguelo con cuidado. ¿Ese era?
No loitering round here. What next? Discretionary.
No, ese era el ciudadano.
or exile.
Habla con los mendigos sobre el rey de los mendigos.
Best deal around. One for the price of two. Or
Pará, se me perdió el
this murderer is a demon sent by
¿El ladrón? ¿Era un mendigo? No. ¿Me perdió el ladrón, boludo? Digo,
Aid a veteran of the struggle against the black
usar el sentido de brujo, no sé.
Angering early on.
Ah, me olvidé el sentido de
In
brujo,
Sedaris
tenés
last
razón.
along the banks of the Pontar. So, help me out.
Lávate la cara, hijo de puta, primero. 30. Claro, y luego tú me ayudarías a mí. No, necesito información.
I'm looking for the putrid grove. Can you help me find it?
Don't know naught about no grove, putrid or other. Don't generally care much for orchardry.
This is urgent.
Leave me be, I don't know.
I entrust my soul.
Ahora vamos a ver el sentido de brujo como nos dice Blanquito.
The thinking customer will see right away I've got the best deals this side.
Hey
of the
now!
counter. Why buy tomorrow what you can buy today? No loitering round here.
¿Qué es Siris? Ah, no, Tris. Hay un punto, acá hay otro mendigo.
Take pity on me, misery good folk, and aid a man crippled by
Me
misfortune.
tiene pierna tener una
Word
cajita
is
con
nothing's
rueditas.
free in Novigrad.
Oh, none of them come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything?
Y toda la cara
I need to
sucia,
see
esto.
this and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
No uses magia en la ciudad. Busco la arboleda.
There's this place in Novigrad they call the Putrid Grove.
Aye, it's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee by a bloody map.
No, pero te
Men
revivió
like
todo
you
esto,
frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you all shit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offence. Go in peace. Help the poor fellow out.
In springtime.
You seen the new waitresses?
Otro mendigo.
Never rains, does it?
Some which are spine.
El ladrón, no tengo la menor idea de dónde está.
Gives a copper.
Tiago, hola, ¿cómo estás, Tiagoito?
Last saw nourishment 3 days past.
All right, give you a crown.
Crown's enough, my lord. When your gut's so empty, it's stuck flat to your spine.
Could give you more on one condition. You tell me where you drop your takings for the day.
I drop them with me lady. Serious trouble if I didn't.
¿Qué? ¿Vive en la arboleda perfecta?
I think you take them to the Putrid Grove.
Perfecta.
As far as I'm concerned, the king of beggars can stick his crown up his arse, then shove it even deeper with his scepter. Bugger won't get a broken copper from me.
You're either pretty damn brave or just plain stupid.
What's he gonna do? Break me legs? Let him. Me taking's double as a cripple.
From what I hear, they'd break your legs just to start.
Some coin for me future widow, then.
No sé si le vamos a pagarle a este, boludo. El otro me pedía menos.
There. Now tell me where the Putrid Grove is. It's the least you could do.
I don't know. And believe you me, I don't want to know. God protect.
Busca un ladrón en la
All
presa.
broke out.
No me dijo nada, le pagué al pedo. ¿Qué hijo de mil puta?
Oh.
Arms for the poor.
Got right cabbage last night. Head feels like it's full of sour.
Armero. Yo no lo... Ladrón no lo voy a encontrar nunca más, boludo.
What can I do?
Allá arriba está. ¿Cómo subo ahí arriba?
Arms for the poor.
Caja troleado.
You lame?
No chance. Both legs
Sí,
in perfect
pues de
order.
remil
And
no me
arms.
pagó nada,
Look,
boludo.
wheels,
No me
wheels.
dio
There.
información.
See me waving them? Looky here.
No le iba a
Just
pagar
look.
ninguno más.
My mind. Thorough addled.
Vamos a sacarle charla a ver si nos dice algo.
Addled.
Since me mother birthed me. Here's where it's addled. There. Showing you with me finger. See that? Me indicating.
Eres la viva imagen de la
Healthy as a
salud.
horse as far as I can tell.
Priests of look, medics, herbalists. All claimed I'm bewildered.
Está
Well, they're
tontado.
wrong.
Matters little either way. Folk are generous to me. They enjoy watching me point. Like this. There. There.
You're happy. That's what counts.
I am. When folk ask me the way, I like that most, because I can point. Like this. There. Ah. Because I know my way around the city.
Oh, este parece que nos va a tirar
So you
algo.
gotta know where the Putrid Grove is, right?
Espero que me diga algo porque voy a metiendo y voy a sacar la pala y ya empecé a correr cuello todo acá.
There. There. That way.
That away. Meaning where?
In Lace Halls. There's this alley, past the gate. Not at all putrid and not a grove. Fools call it that, but I know better.
And anyone can go there?
Of course. Unless he forgets to say the old sow's farrowed piglets might not let you in then, but that's easy enough to say. Listen, the old sow's farrowed piglets. See?
Thanks for your help.
Bien. Bien, bien. Bien. Conseguimos para dónde ir. Yo estoy pasando por acá. ¿Es muy lejos? ¿No tengo que ir? No, no, ahí nomás estamos. Ahí nomás estamos, ahí nomás estamos. Hacer la ruta.
Open up. Who are you and what do you want?
Gerald, bigote, yo soy Gerald.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer me things.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Got to contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Ay, me cagó, ya no me acuerdo. La vieja puerca ha tenido lechoncillos. La puno, Lo único que me acuerdo que...
Old sows, farrowed piglets.
Ah. Welcome to the Grove, brother.
¡Ah! ¡Les pegamos! Bien, punto de experiencia, bien ahí. Reúnete con el rey de los mendigos. ¿Para qué lado? ¿Para qué lado? ¿Para qué lado? ¿Para qué lado? ¿Cuánto vamos? Ay, casi me canto todo
About
eso.
time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
¿Y Sophie?
Geralt?
¿Y está?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
¿Cómo se ve que...? Ay, por los
Your
mendigos,
spies told you I
claro.
was looking for the Putrid Grove.
Los mendigos
My
seguramente le tiraron toda
skull
la
would be
info.
a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cosy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance...
¿Qué onda la pelirroja esa que me mira así? No tienes ninguna posibilidad. Esa es la apariencia. La apariencia del poder. ¿Qué quieres?
A man with a
Geralt
vision.
ya es conocido en
One
este
day,
juego.
the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen,
Claro, pero me
we've got a
refería a
ring
cómo
of
sabía que lo estaba buscando yo
superstition,
él acá.
farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality,
Lo
sanity,
conocen como el
reason.
carnicero de Bla... Weekend también.
I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
Geralt tiene la gana de... Pim, 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 pim. A todas.
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon.
Papá, el bigote parece que todo bien con la pelirroja.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely,
A young woman who's like a daughter to me.
her. Here. No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Ah, bumpkin.
Vamos a seguirla esta. Seguir la actriz. A ver dónde nos lleva.
Hello, Clue. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
Hay que estar preparados para hacer sacrificios. Yo lo haré.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Yo tengo una gana de robarle todo esto a Aito.
We were lucky this time, but a good day for commerce.
Ah, le canté todo. Hay más cosas.
There's a draft. Should be an exit. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Free city of Novigrado. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Ween. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a... Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Una mugre tiene el agua. Bueno, gente, lo dejamos acá por hoy, ¿sí? Luego seguiré grabando para seguir el siguiente capítulo. Recuerden suscribirse al canal, me gusta si les gustó el video, compartirlo para ayudarme a difundirlo. Y recuerden que también hago el stream en Twitch. Van a ver el canal de Twitch que va a aparecer debajo de mi persona, debajo de la cámara, ¿sí? Nos vemos hasta la próxima.
Everybody get your fucking hands up.